Hi. In this lecture you're going to learn the first habit of highly successful people. It's reading. I know. That's not a secret, and chances are you're not surprised. That's okay, because a lot of the topics and habits we'll be discussing are common sense, but not common practice. Successful people read a lot. Warren Buffett, a phenomenal investor, said that he reads 500 pages every day. That's how knowledge works. It builds up. Like compound interest. All of you can do it, but I guarantee, not many of you will do it. Bill Gates reads one book per week. That's around 50 books a year. Elon Musk, a great entrepreneur, was asked how he learned to build rockets, and he said, "I read books." Frankly, you can find hundreds of examples if you do research on the topic of reading, the reading habit, but here is the important part. The people I mentioned above and other successful people don't just read anything. They are highly selective about what they read. Even if you're an avid reader, I ask, do you read for entertainment or for knowledge and learning? This is a big one, because you can be a great reader. But if you lack focus on what you read, your reading won't bring that much good. You and I, we need to be selective when we choose what to read and what the purpose of reading is. I don't really like statistics. But in his book, Rich Habits, The Daily Success Habits of Wealthy Individuals, Tom Corley writes that rich people with annual income $160,000 or more and a liquid net worth of $3.2 million plus read for self-improvement, education, and success, whereas poor people with annual income of $35,000 or less and a liquid net worth of $5,000 or less read primarily to be. Besides dramatically increasing the chances of achieving your goals and achieving success, whatever that means for you, reading also has side benefits, such as prevents stress and depression, enhances confidence, empathy, and decision-making. So yes, reading is a big deal. When should they read? That really depends on your lifestyle. I read in the morning and before bed. Some people always go out with a book in their hand, and they read whenever they want. My advice is to try early in the morning or before bed and see what works for you. I assume it's really hard to read 500 pages per day, just like Mr. Buffett does. However, I really want to set some standards or a minimum of what we should read. My understanding is that the bare minimum must be 2 books per month. I know that's not a lot, and if you're an avid reader, you might laugh right now. My wife, for example, reads 500, most of which are entertainment, of course. I'm going to have to tell her to watch this class, but let's get back to the point. At least 2 books per month is what I recommend, and the more books, the better, obviously, but the minimum is 2. The first book should be about your occupation, your profession.